Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Suraj Effect. Are you alone right now? Think again, because right now, living on your skin, in your mouth, and deep inside your gut are trillions of tiny creatures. In fact, if we did a head count, the number of their cells is roughly equal to all your human cells combined. For every one genes, they have over 100. We have been taught to fear germs, to sanitize everything, to see bacteria as the enemy. But what if I told you that the most of these passengers aren't invaders? They are essential partners. What if I told you that this hidden world inside you is one of the most important organs you have? Today, we are diving deep into the incredible, invisible universe within us, the human microbiome. What is microbiome? Okay, microbiome sounds super scientific, but the idea is simple. Imagine your body is a planet. Your microbiome is all the life on that planet. All the bacteria, fungi, viruses, and other microbes that call you home. And this isn't just a random collection of squatters. It's a highly organized essential ecosystem. Think of it like a bustling, invisible city. These microbes are the citizens and they have jobs. They are chef, the security guard, the factory worker, and even the communication officers of your body. And believe it or not, this city can weigh up to 2 kilograms. That's about the same as your brain. So, where do these microbes live? Where are these microbial hotspots? The biggest and most famous neighborhood is your gut, specifically your large intestine. If you could flatten out the inside of your intestines, it would cover a whole tennis court and is packed wall to wall with microbes. But it's not just the gut. Your mouth is the second most diverse spot with over 700 different species hanging out on your teeth and tongue. And your skin is like a continent with different climates. The oily landscape of your face has different residents than humid jungle of your armpits. Every part of you is a unique habitat. You are not just a person, you are a walking, talking planet of life. Why are they so important? Alright, so they are everywhere. But what do they do? Let's break down their three most important jobs. You know how your parents tell you to eat your vegetables. Well, your own body can't actually break down a lot of healthy fibers in plants, but your gut microbes can. They feast on that fiber, and as a thank you, they produce amazing things for us like essential B vitamins and vitamin K, which help your blood clot. They also produce compounds called short chain fatty acid, which are superfoods for your gut cells and help reduce inflammation. Without them, we would miss out a ton of nutrients from our foods. Your immune system is your body's army, but it needs to be trained. And who are the drill sergeants? You guessed it, your microbes.
Welcome to Immune Academy, Young Cells.
From the moment you are born, your microbiome starts teaching your immune system the difference between a friend and a foe. A diverse microbiome in childhood acts like a great school, leading to a smart, well-balanced immune system. This is why kids who grow around pets and gets exposed to more diverse microbes often have a lower risk of allergies. Have you ever had a gut feeling or felt butterflies in your stomach? That's not just saying, it's a real biological highway called the gut brain axis. Your gut and your brain are constantly talking to each other, and your gut microbes are major player in this conversation. They produce neurotransmitters, the same chemical your brain uses to regulate emotions. In fact, 90% of your body's serotonin, the happy chemical, is produced in your gut, heavily influenced by your microbes. So, a happy gut can literally lead to a happier you. So, are all bacteria good? Not exactly. It's all about balance. I want you to think of your microbiome as a garden. In a healthy garden, you have lots of different helpful plants, flowers, vegetables, herbs. They all work together, keeping the soil healthy. These are your good bacteria. But every garden also has weeds. These are the bad or pathogenic bacteria. A few weeds are no big deal. The healthy plants keep them in check. But what happens if you stop watering the good plants and only feed the weeds? Maybe a diet full of processed foods and sugars. Or what if you drop a bomb in the whole garden like a course of antibiotics that kill both the good and the bad guys? The weeds take over the state of imbalance is called dysbiosis, and it can lead to all sort of problems from an upset stomach and bloating to more serious issues like inflammatory bowel disease, allergies, and it can even affect your mood. The key health isn't killing all the bacteria, it's tending to your inner garden. Your microbiome is so unique, it's like a fingerprint. No two people have the exact same microbial community. You get your first big dose of microbes from your mom during the birth and during breastfeeding. It's your first birthday present. These are viruses in your microbiome called bacteriophages that hunt and infect specific bacteria. Scientists are studying them as a potential future alternative to antibiotics. Some gut bacteria might even influence your motivation to exercise. The future is microbial. So, what's next? This one is the most exciting field in science right now. Researchers are exploring incredible new therapies. One is called fecal microbiodata transplantation, or FMT. And yes, it's exactly the what it sounds like. It involves transferring stool from a healthy donor to a sick patient to restore their microbial garden. It sounds gross, but it has been incredibly successful at curing deadly infections like C. difficile that antibiotics can't fix. We are also moving towards personalized nutrition. Imagine getting a diet plan based on not your blood type, but on your unique gut microbes, telling you exactly what foods your inner garden needs to thrive. The future of medicine might be less about prescription and more about prebiotics. Conclusion and takeaway. So, you are not just you are a supraorganism, a walking, talking ecosystem, a partnership between your human cell and trillions of microbial allies. They digest your food, train your immune system, and even influence your thoughts and feelings. And here's the most powerful part: you are the gardener. The choice you make every day, the food you eat, whether you get enough sleep, how you manage stress, and all of it can either help your immune garden flourish or let the weeds take over. So here's a question for you. What's the thing you can do this week to be a better gardener for your microbiome? Maybe try a new vegetable or eat some yogurt. Let me know your ideas in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey into hidden universe, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with a friend, and subscribe to the Suraj Effect for more science videos. Thanks for watching, stay curious, and I will see you in the next one.